Hello and welcome back. So that little clip right there shows our full load, and as you can see we did have the trailer. So I believe we got about $70 for the metal that was in the back of the trailer, and all the goodies inside came out to around 240 something. So I mean the trailer is still good because we can hold more stuff in there, because normally before we would get only maybe $10 for metal from what we could fit in because it's big and bulky, but with the trailer it does help. However, if you don't have a trailer like this, you can still fit a good amount of non-ferrous inside your car. So yeah, either way it works out. And Mr. Volt did receive a message for a pickup. So sometimes he receives messages from local businesses that call him up for scrap. And there's so many of these batteries here. So we did find a couple places that take them. However, we used to have a battery guy. That's what we call them, our battery guy. So these green ones right here, I believe those are the ones right there, but they are rechargeable lithium ion 18650s. So they're very common, but those ones are retail. I'd say they're about, it can be anywhere from $5 to $8 for one battery cell. So each pack I believe has 3 batteries in there. So just one brand new sells for $5 to $8. So before we used to have boxes of them, and whenever our battery guy needed some, then he would call us up and we would go and make a delivery. So yeah, that was a good amount right there. We used to get pretty good money for that. Unfortunately he moved, so no more battery guy. But we are looking to find more people, that use these kind of things, because yeah, that guy, he was using them for projects that he would make. So he got a really good deal on these batteries, and we got some good money from it too. So win-win. But Mr. Volt does know how to test them and yeah, check them, make sure that they're all good. Because there could be some that are bad in there, so you have to be able to check them and make sure you know how to do that. And you have to be careful too how you handle them, store them, because these could be a hazard too, so always be careful and know what you're doing. And as you can see, there's so many in here. So we did sort through these and we have them already packed. The other ones, we did find a couple places that take the other kind of batteries. So we will be taking those ones, and then yeah, any future messages, from this company, that's fine. We'll take the batteries. And a lot of these places, that's what I was talking about before, where not to be, oh no. Yeah, they're heavy, so always make sure your box is secure, because individually they're lightweight, but those boxes weigh a lot. As you can see, there's so many in here. So hopefully we find another battery guy soon. But like I was saying, just, don't be afraid to speak up if you're, especially around these kind of areas, industrial. You just let people know what you're doing. You're, recycling. If you have a business card, even like that, you can print out your business cards, from your printer, and just put on there, you collect scrap or whatever, your phone number, email, whatever you want to do. And you can even give your card to some local businesses. So that way, you know, if they do get rid of scrap, then they have someone that can come pick it up. Because we do make a good amount of our money from scrapping, whether it's just taken straight to the scrapyard, or if it's cleaned up, like copper and brass, or even if we sell items too, because there's a lot of stuff that's thrown out that maybe regular scrappers don't really think about. Like Mr. Volt saw another scrapper and he was just peeking into the dumpster, and then he tells Mr. Volt like, oh, there's nothing in there. So the other guy leaves, and then Mr. Volt checks it because, you know, he's thinking that maybe, you know, he might find something that the other guy's not looking for. And then he checks it, and there was like an item in there that was like worth almost $100. And then that's happened so many times too. So it's like there's things that maybe regular scrappers might not think about or they don't deal with. So if you need extra money, don't be, you know, scared to check out other things too. You know, not just cans and bottles and not just copper and brass. There's a lot of stuff that, you know, potentially could make you some money. And I believe this is like illegal dumping right here, because the stores are not supposed to throw out this kind of stuff. But there was some gallons of paint in this dumpster. So Mr. Volt did take a couple. And those things we can use for projects and stuff, like how we show on here. So we might not use it, you know, to paint our house, but that can be used for, any like repurposing stuff. Not sure what they're going to do with all this, but we have noticed that there was a few times where they have these big dumpsters. Sometimes they use that too when they're remodeling. Oh, I love this one. Look at it, it's so pretty, and they just threw it away. Like, I don't know why they would throw that away. So I think we're gonna have our collection now. Because there was a man at the scrapyard that we go to, and he gave Mr. Volt a little, it's like a little baby shoe. But yeah, it's like those brass ones, and brass or copper, but yeah, those things are pretty. Mr. Volt was just passing by and saw some little tomatoes growing. So he took those for Sophie, because Sophie loves her little baby tomatoes. And same thing like our dumpster diving food, we wash these as well. But look at, that was just there. Just a little plant growing, and that could be someone's snack. Mr. Volt loves it when the sky is clear of clouds. Oh, just one little one. He hates the rain. So, yeah, days like that, those are good for dumpster diving. And it's actually like relaxing too. There's no one around, just going through stuff. It's pretty calming. Let us know if you guys dumpster dive, if you guys scrap anything like that. because we love it. I mean, we haven't been doing it for too long, but I don't think we can ever, like, not dumpster dive in some way. And I think there's like different types. I mean, you can go in with maybe like a grabber, you know, on a step stool if you need a step stool. Just be careful whenever you're stepping down. But even if you're not able to lift like really heavy stuff, I mean, I think you can still find a good amount with a grabber. And maybe even a cart too, like the ones that Mr. Volt uses for apartment dives. You can fit a good amount in there and just walk around, and you know, if you're able to, pick up a few things from the dumpsters that you know, stuff that you might find. And if you're not able to also, I mean, that's why another reason why we love doing this, and especially with YouTube, because I know that there's a lot of people that aren't able to dumpster dive anymore, you know, and I understand that too, but that's why we just love showing you guys the stuff. You know, just to kind of maybe like make it seem like you're there in some way, but just like to show like stuff that we find. Like this right here. So this one, actually brand new, is around $275, and used sells for around $100. So that's something that we were saying, like, you know, when we do the scrapping, it's not just about cans and bottles or brass and copper, aluminum. There's stuff like this that you can sell, and you can make a, you know, good amount of money, at least to help pay some bills. Even stuff like apartment dives. We've seen a lot of older ladies that they have their carts and they'll go by and just pick up clothes. So that's all they look for is clothes. And they'll do yard sales, and that's how they make their money like that. So you can find clothes and just wash them and, you know, do your yard sales, and that's something that, you know, you can do and use with your grabber and your cart. We've even seen a lady that had a electric scooter, and she had her basket in the front, and yeah, she was filling it up, getting her stuff. Just always be careful no matter what you do. You know, if possible, go with someone. And there's another one. So like those ones, we'll clean them up, and then most likely we'll just put them in a lot together, and you know, maybe sell them for $100 like that. Some single ones usually sell for around $100. I mean, we can fit 2 in and maybe do it like $100 or $125, and you know, after fees and shipping and you know, that stuff like that, you know, we can still make some money. So that does help out a lot. And stuff like that is, you know, how we were able to get our trailer. So the trailer, now it's helping us to bring in more stuff and to be able to take in more stuff as well. So that was a big investment for the channel and for our scrapping, but so far it's been working out really well. And also, you know, the more that we can take in and get back, the more we can donate as well. Because if you are new to this channel, we do donate 5% of all of our scrap money, and also money that we make from selling items. We donate that to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. And pretty much the way we do it is at the end of the month, we just go through our receipts and then we add them up and then donate our 5% from that. If we do have items that sell, then we'll just put those in like after, because eBay has like a 30-day return. So we just wait until after that's cleared and then we can add it to it. But that's something, also that we weren't able to do before. This is like the first time that we've really been able to donate on a regular basis. And like this too, this is a Zebra. It's like a charging docking station. So that's all, that's also worth some good money. So I've seen, some of those sell for over $100. And the good thing is that even if it's not complete, you can still sell it for parts or, non-working. So you can still make some money from that. And a lot of this stuff, Mr. Walt just, he takes it and we'll look at it after and check it, but, most of the stuff we don't know the exact prices, like while we're dumpster diving. And we can't just stop and Google it, so we just take what we can and then check later and see. And we want to give a big shout out to today's subscriber. So we do this on our channels where we feature subscribers and people who left comments. So if you want to be considered for our next video, leave a comment on this video. And for this channel, we do just pick one because it's a smaller channel, but as it grows, we can add more. But that's just our way of saying thank you and that we appreciate you guys. So make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and stick around for the next video because we really do appreciate all of your support, and we just want to say big thank you to all of you guys. And thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.